Hey everybody, it's Marie Diemer. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I want to talk to you about how easy and quick it is to cook ground meat in your microwave using one of our silicone steamers. So to cook ground beef in the microwave, it takes approximately 5 minutes. Each person's microwave will be different. If it's being cooked from frozen, like this, it'll take about 7 minutes. So today I'm going to use our round steamer. Nice deep pot on it. You can use this for soups, anything you like. All of our silicone steamers are made of food grade silicone. They can go in the microwave or the oven or the dishwasher or the freezer. So today we're going to thaw and cook a pound of ground meat. These are both half-pound sizes and they are frozen solid. Okay. They're frozen solid, not coming out of the Ziploc. All right, so there's half a pound. Let's hope the other one cooperates. So when you're cooking your ground meat in the microwave, if it's from frozen, you're going to throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes, covered, and then you're going to break it up with your meat separator, and then throw it back in for another 5 minutes. If it was already thawed, put it in for 2 minutes, break it up, and then cook it for another 3. So it's either 5 minutes or 7 minutes, depending on whether or not your meat is already thawed. This, as I said, was frozen, so I'm putting it in my steamer. I'm lining the handle up with the top handle with the 2 side handles, and that makes sure that the vent holes are away from me, so that when I lift this up and there's a big burst of steam, it's not going to burst up onto my arm or into my face. Anyway, frozen hamburger, thrown it in the microwave for 2 minutes. So I thought to fill in that 2 minutes, I would talk to you about all the steamers that we have. That round one is fantastic. You can cook a whole chicken in there, covered in the microwave. In my microwave, takes 25 minutes. Some people have it cooked in 20. It comes out so juicy, and the microwave steamer capability seals in all of the juices. It's just incredible. So if you purchased one of these steamers from me and you haven't yet used it, be sure and touch base with me and I'll show you all kinds of ways to get the best use out of it. This is the rectangular steamer. I call it the loaf pan, but whatever. You can use it without the lid on it in the oven as a loaf pan. Like I said, you can use any of these pieces in the microwave or the oven. I use my multi-purpose steamer the most, and normally I would have done my ground meat in it, but I wanted to talk about it while that was cooking, so I'm using the round one. You can put a loaf in here in the oven, and everything pops right out from these. Nothing sticks to them, so they're just absolutely fantastic. This rectangular size is also great for a single portion of meat or a little bit of vegetables. Incredibly handy. This one I use quite a bit. This is the square steamer. It's like a 9-inch pan, basically. Only a 9-inch pan you can bake in and know that it's going to lift out. So a 9-inch pan, you can do your brownies in here. You can do a little bit more meat or sides in here. I use it a lot for brownies, actually, because I know it's going to lift. That's the square steamer. The one I use the most, and anyone who's been watching my videos knows this, the one I use the most is the multi-purpose steamer. The round steamer, multi-purpose steamer are pretty similar in size. Because this one is more squared out and not round, it holds a little bit more. They're both nice and deep. You can use this with or without the lid on it. That's 2 minutes. With or without the lid on it, if you want to use it as a casserole dish, I've used this for scalloped potatoes and I've used it for lasagnas. Everything, nothing sticks, love it. But this steamer is, I feel like when I show you my steamers, they're always wet because they just come right out of the dishwasher. I use them all the time. The multi-purpose steamer also comes with an insert tray. And this holds your meat up away from any grease that might drain, or you can cook meat on the top and veggies on the bottom all in the same pot. I use this tray a lot. I used it last night threw a chicken on there and roasted it in the oven with the lid off and all the grease drained away. I also put meatloaf on here a lot. So this is likely my favorite of all of them, and it does everything that the round steamer does, but because of the tray, I use it a lot. And I accidentally found out I have a Pampered Chef. Oh, I'm drawing a blank on the pan. Your roasting pan from Pampered Chef. It's basically square, and this fits inside it. So I've used that just to keep the meat up, like that. Cast iron. There you go. So those are the other 3 steamers. I'm pulling the round one out of the microwave. So now I want to talk about our meat separator. I think it runs around $15. I use this a lot as well. Anytime I'm breaking anything up in a pan that's either frozen or just needs to be broken up. I like that it has 3 prongs on it because that means when you're using raw meat, it doesn't get stuck between the prongs. You throw it in the dishwasher, it never ever really got out of there. And if you're cooking, say you're frying something up in the frying pan, your ground beef, and you're using the meat separator, it cooks a lot faster, so speeds things up. So this is 2 minutes. Now I'm going to use the meat separator and just break it up. It's slipping on me here. Okay, and that just means that it's not one big solid clump of meat. And I had these in 2 packages, so it was frozen on frozen, so as opposed to a round clump. So I'm just going to quickly break this up a bit, and I'm going to throw it back in the microwave for 5 minutes. And when it comes out, it will be all cooked and ready to drain. You can do a lot of ground beef in here and cook it, pre-cook it, and freeze it like that, and then you've got your ground meat all ready to go for spaghetti sauces or whatever you want. This has not been seasoned in any way. You could put taco seasoning, fajita, anything in there that you like, but I'm just cooking plain ground beef. So that's going to cook for another 5 minutes. I will pause the video and come back when it's done. Hey everybody, I'm back. So we took the ground beef and we put it frozen in this steamer and we cooked it in the microwave for 2 minutes. I broke it up with the meat separator and I put it back in for another 5 minutes. So from frozen, it takes between 7 and 8 minutes depending on, in total, depending on your microwave. Ooh, see that burst of steam? So it's all cooked. Look at that. My ground beef is cooked, it's ready to be drained, and this is fantastic for those nights where everybody's, what's for supper, and you didn't thaw any meat out. You can grab some ground beef from the freezer and you're off to go, right? So if you have any questions about any of the steamers, by all means give me a shout, and if you're local to the Sarnia area and you'd like to try one before you buy it, let me know, and you can borrow one of mine and see if it's something that you might be interested in. Have a great day.